are the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's Darnold. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
15. Yellow.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 21 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Given 3 on 1st down, it'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now he'll tuck this and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with him.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They're going to go. It's Darnold. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on fourth and long. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. George Karlaftis. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Darnold from the gun. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yellow! Attack!
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch,
blitz coming, and down he goes. How about corner Kobe Bryant coming in to make the sack? Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Chiefs' 7-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Nice little juke. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
2nd and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Now Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Fight on these two. Hey, 15. 15.
Mahomes going to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And it is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Hey, 57.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, But on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. A final shot before the break. Darnold. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
First down. and 10 at the 34-yard line.
15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. To the right side and intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone. So that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Attack!
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Easy.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. And Walker has it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Faking the give, Darnold. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 26.
Play action. It's Darnold. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Myers' kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what it is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Yellow, yellow. I got blue, 15, 15. Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Hey, 43. I'll go on. 15, 15. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun, go gun, go gun. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A gain of 2 brings up 4th down in less than a yard.
On Sunday. Here goes 15.
Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Here's Pacheco headed right. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead.
17. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over.
This is first and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Here comes second down. Now Darnold. He finds his man complete. That's Walker. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
28-yard gain. First down.
Darnold to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's third down. Darnold. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, they were going for the big strike right there, but this just terrific coverage by the defense in the end zone.
And what helps being a safety in this spot is the back line in the end zone. Defensive back coaches always preach. That's an extra defender because you know that they can only run so far. They can't run past you out of the back of the end zone. Then you know you can't be beat over the top and gives you a chance to go make a play.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Now a run here off the arc. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time?